Welcome inside Northwest Stadium, football fans, located in Landover, Maryland. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Washington Commanders. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in Year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. For Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Once again, Irving. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Hauled down that time by Jonathan Jones.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
3rd down, give to Irving. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
A gain of 15. First down, Tampa Bay.
Again for the first time to Rachaad White. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the 37.
I'll toss it here to Irving. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
He'll always sign off on it when that particular call comes in the headset and the running back gets a chance to hear it. A toss is his chance to get outside quickly and let that athleticism shine as he dances through the defense.
And this one is knocked away from the intended targets. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up 2nd down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Going again is Baker. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st down throw here. Mayfield getting out to his left. Has room into the secondary. And they take this in for the score.
Touchdown.
The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Baker Mayfield a touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They'll be led by the 2nd overall pick a decade ago out of the University of Oregon, Marcus Mariota.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. But let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong in the show. I really do belong in this league.
And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Washington, 1st down.
Mariota to throw. Hits him on the out route. He's going to bring this down to their 35. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. All set to go now from the 35. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got Jalen Lane. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Washington Commanders first down.
Crosby Merritt gets it from the gun. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
10 more yards. That's good.
Let's go.
For a Commanders first down.
Looking inside the red zone. Cut out left. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd
Down.
and 2.
Ready.
Mariota. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown.
Hey, Kate, how many times over the years have you seen an extra point miss like that, and you see the cameras pan over to, I don't know, Peyton Manning sitting on a bench, and the look of disgust he has, knowing the offense just drove down the field, did their job, and what should be an automatic and a given in this league turns out to get blocked.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-6 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. First down, here's Baker. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up.
He was defended by Frankie Luvu.
Throwing, Baker. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Toss left side for Irving. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead to 7. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers grow their lead to 8.
14, Commanders 6. Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Commanders are headed back out there now, led by Marcus Mariota. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
Running once again with Crosby Merritt. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
And a Commanders first down.
50.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That play made by Jacob Parrish. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. Ready?
Give it to Crosby Merritt. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's third
Here we go.
down
Here we
and
go.
6.
Ready.
Throw here, third down. Cox, this is Lane. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
Ready.
So
Ready.
fresh set of downs now from the 39.
And the Washington
Let's go now.
first down.
Set.
From the gun, run for Prosky Merritt. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Down. Ready. Go. Yes. Set.
Now Mariota. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 4 yards. It's now 3rd and 6.
Black swap. Black swap.
Air it out on third. Making the call himself. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. This from 48 on the left hash.
A 48-yard attempt.
Moody knocks it through. And that gets him back within 5.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Johnson now on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And backed up this deep in their own territory, probably content to just take that lead into the locker room. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball's still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Mayfield set to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
180. What's up?
Sending him on the dive. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On their own side, but only need an inch or 2 here, so they're going for it. Trying on 4th down. Here's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. Now he's going deep across the field. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
Incomplete.
A look there inside Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Straight ahead, a good one in store this afternoon. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. And off we go from just outside our nation's capital. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here come the Jaguars, and Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5, for the former #1 overall pick out of Clemson.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
23 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Jaguar
To throw is Lawrence. Flush to his right. He's going to air this one out. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Lawrence. Forced out wide. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for our Jaguars. First down.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Hey,
Here we go.
Now they'll try to run the jet sweep. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
it's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
At the Commanders' 7.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. Stops at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll try and run with Etienne. And he's in! Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They're led out by the former #2 overall pick. That was back in 2015, Marcus Mariota.
And you think back to his days at Oregon, Mike, Heisman Trophy winner, that dynamic dual-threat athlete at the quarterback position. It just seems like ever since that leg injury, he hasn't been able to recapture that old self. But make no mistake about it, this is a veteran, talented quarterback that has his eyes set on not only leading this team today, but leading them to victory.
There he goes again.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
That's swung out to Krosky Merritt, and the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's
Down.
good for a Washington
Red,
first
30.
down.
Cut.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2.
Last
Brings
play
up
went the
2nd
wrong
and
way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down
Yellow.
and 12.
22. Cut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to the right side, and it's Siddick. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7.
This is 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And with a flag down, he goes down. They get him for the sack. And that flag is probably on the offense as well. On fourth down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Parker Washington is deep for Jacksonville. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Lawrence now to throw on first down. Moving to his right. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Rushed to his left. Again, working deep downfield. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Headed left, buying time. He'll try to run for it.
It's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he's going to have the Jaguars first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First and 10.
To throw is Lawrence. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
36 yards.
A big play for Jacksonville. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
2nd and inches.
Frankie Luvu on the stop. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Run the toss here to Etienne. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll try and run for the first with Etienne. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And he's going to have a Jags first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll run. It's Etienne. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 2nd touchdown of this first half.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars move out on top, 14-0.
14. Commanders, nothing. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10.
The Commanders' offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10.
Taken down right
2nd and
at the
10.
line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Here we go.
Second and 10.
Right back to Krosky now. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
Check pink.
Bill looks to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down. Here's Tress Way now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. On the return, here's Washington. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Oh, big hole left side. And he will score again. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
21. Commanders nothing. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Commanders' offense headed back to take over once more.
Here we go.
They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here. Needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
13 yards.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Red 38.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Ready. 3 yards to go.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
They'll take this in back to the 16. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Jags offense ready for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a gain of 57
A big play
yards.
for Jacksonville. A gain of 57 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Moving left. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and goal at
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Hey, Coach. Here we go.
Here's a run with their tight end. And he barrels his. Johnny Munt. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Here's Cam Little for the PAT.
for the extra point.
He knocks it through. And the Jaguars move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead.
Nothing. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. I bet you it was two different, very different, in fact, halftime speeches from the head coaches as we get set for half number 2.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Now he'll run.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
They'll go with Bill. That's Kronsky Merritt. And he'll have a Commanders first down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line.
And a Commanders
Let's go now.
first down.
He's going to keep this, looking to do it on his own. Short pickup to the 38.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. And he will score. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. A first down throw for Lawrence. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Lawrence now on second down. On the run to the right. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Automatic first down.
Here's Etienne. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. On the ground, here's Etienne. Finding space at the 15. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. They'll look to pick up the pace.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hey, Kill.
Lawrence now. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Little on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars will extend this third quarter lead.
Commander 6. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Over first and 10.
The Commanders' offense and Deebo Samuel making their way out. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Set, hut. Black 40. Hut.
Up the middle, Krowski Merritt trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard. It's now third and 15.
Throwing now on third and long. And this drive is over before it can start. It's swallowed up to force fourth down.
A loss of 7. It's fourth down.
The Commanders set to kick this one away as he's standing right around his own goal line. Now fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter.
Hey,
On first down, Lawrence. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
hey, go.
Now here's Lawrence. Rolling to the left. He runs with it. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
10 yards. That's good.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. On the move left. He'll take off again. Trevor avoids the hit, takes a slide, but also picks up a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
Again for Etienne, heading right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, let's go.
Fourth quarter now, and it'll begin with a run by Etienne. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And
he's got another one. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The point by Little is good. And the Jaguars add on to their already sizable lead.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
This is going to be taken out. First down and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. Throw it here down the field. It will fall. Incomplete.
Jordan Lewis on the coverage.
52 Blues.
Back to the air once more on second down. Samuel has extra point up and good from Moody. And the Commanders cut into the lead a little bit. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong.
Hey.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to let one go, looking for Miles. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. Throwing is Lawrence. Flush to his right. He's going to try it here again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. He's going to look downfield once again. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Lawrence. Now he'll work his way out right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Not only do they convert on fourth down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25 to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
The carry here for Etienne. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Rachel Tinton. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Here we go.
Tinton will get into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will add one more onto their big lead.
Commanders 13. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Where the offense will take the field. The Commanders offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Eric Armstead in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
An 8-yard loss brings up 4th down.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, the Commanders about to send this one away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Jaguars offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And a nice defensive play there, coming through to make the play in the backfield.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
That's to Trotsky Merritt. He works free, right side. He's inside the 30. Racing to the end zone. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Washington. And it is blocked. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line. The Commanders' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession.
Here we go. Black.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott.
Very nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. And they do it in blowout fashion. We thought this might be a competitive battle. It was anything but. Points came early and often,